When you think of a fighter jet capable of shifting the balance of power, the X-44 Manta is the first thing that comes to mind. With its sleek design, futuristic capabilities, and cutting-edge technology, this aircraft has quickly become a hot topic in defense circles around the world. But what makes this 2025 marvel so terrifying for adversaries like Russia and China? Well, let's dive into the details. What is the X-44 Manta? A brief overview of its design. At first glance, the X-44 Manta looks like something straight out of a science fiction movie. Developed by top engineers and defense contractors, this aircraft features a design unlike any seen before. With its triangular, stealthy body and advanced aerodynamics, the X-44 doesn't just scream futuristic, it practically whispers it. Unlike traditional fighter jets, the Manta uses innovative stealth technologies that make it almost invisible to radar. Its use of composite materials and a blended wing body design allows for maximum efficiency, reduced radar cross-section, and superior maneuverability. It's like a high-tech sports car with the stealth of a ninja. Basically, if the F-22 and a UFO had a baby, this would be it. X-44 speed, breaking records and sending a chill down adversaries' spines. Speed is a key factor in military aviation, and the X-44 Manta takes it to a whole new level. Capable of reaching speeds over Mach 3, this jet is faster than any other fighter in service today. In fact, it's so quick that it can outrun missiles, avoid interception, and perform high-speed maneuvers that are nearly impossible to replicate. Russia and China, known for their state-of-the-art anti-aircraft systems, are trembling at the thought of an adversary they can't catch. The Super Cruise feature, which allows the Manta to sustain supersonic flight without afterburners, further compounds the issue. It's essentially a blur in the sky, and good luck trying to target it. Advanced weaponry, unmatched precision and power. What good is speed without firepower? The X-44 doesn't disappoint. Equipped with hypersonic missiles, advanced laser weapons, and the latest air-to-air and air-to-ground munitions, this aircraft can neutralize threats at any range. Its directed energy weapons are designed to disable enemy electronics and even counter incoming projectiles with pinpoint accuracy. Russia and China, both with their massive arsenals of advanced anti-aircraft systems, know that traditional missile defense isn't enough to stop an aircraft with this kind of firepower. The sheer potential of the X-44 to obliterate targets with minimal risk makes it a nightmare for military strategists. Stealth technology, the invisible threat. Stealth is more than just a buzzword for the X-44, it's a way of life. Advanced radar-absorbing materials and a design that eliminates traditional radar signatures make the Manta practically invisible to enemy detection systems. It's not just low observable, it's virtually impossible to track once it's in the sky. This means that when it flies into enemy airspace, it does so without giving any warning. Russia and China, both with a strong focus on anti-stealth technology, know that no amount of radar jamming will help them against an aircraft as advanced as this. The X-44 is basically the equivalent of a digital ghost in the military world. Multi-role versatility. From dogfights to strategic strikes. One of the most impressive features of the X-44 Manta is its versatility. Not only is it capable of dominating in dogfights against other aircraft, but it's also an effective strategic bomber. With its precision strike capabilities, it can take out high-value targets on the ground, even in heavily defended areas. This flexibility makes it a highly valuable asset in a variety of military operations, from air superiority missions to deep strike missions over enemy territory. Whether it's a showdown with Russian Su-57s or a precision strike on Chinese missile silos, the X-44 can handle it all. Artificial intelligence and autonomous capabilities. A jet that thinks for itself. Imagine a fighter jet that doesn't just respond to a pilot's commands, it can anticipate threats, analyze combat situations, and even make autonomous decisions. The X-44 Manta features AI-driven systems that give it an unprecedented level of intelligence. With its self-learning algorithms, the Manta can adapt to different combat environments and enhance its performance over time. The AI doesn't just control the flight systems, but also coordinates the weapons and defense systems, making split-second decisions that would be impossible for a human pilot. This means that in a high-stress scenario, the aircraft can optimize its chances of survival without waiting for human input, leading to a tactical advantage that no other aircraft currently offers. The Manta's radar system, seeing through the fog of war. The sensor fusion system of the X-44 Manta is an engineering marvel. It can integrate data from multiple sources, including satellite feeds, ground stations, and other aircraft to create a comprehensive battlefield picture. This allows the aircraft to not only track incoming threats, but also predict enemy movements with incredible accuracy. Russia and China, who have invested heavily in their own radar and satellite systems, now face a serious challenge. The Manta's ability to operate with complete situational awareness, even in heavily contested environments, means that adversaries won't be able to hide behind traditional stealth or radar countermeasures. X-44's unbeatable maneuverability, a dance in the sky. What happens when a fighter jet can perform evasive maneuvers that leave enemy pilots dizzy and confused? You get the X-44 Manta. Thanks to its highly advanced flight control systems and blended wing body design, the Manta can perform extreme maneuvers that no other jet can match. Whether it's a high G barrel roll, a high-speed loop, or an instantaneous directional change, the Manta can stay one step ahead of enemy aircraft. Russia and China, with their extensive air combat experience, are well aware of how dangerous it can be to face an adversary with this level of agility. The X-44 doesn't just win dogfights, it redefines them. The X-44's impact on global security and the balance of power. It's safe to say that the arrival of the X-44 Manta has upset the balance of power on a global scale. As nations around the world rush to develop their own next-gen aircraft, Russia and China are particularly concerned. The United States has effectively closed the gap between itself and its adversaries, adding a powerful new asset to its already formidable military capabilities. The Manta is not just a threat to Russia and China, it's a game-changer for global defense strategy. Countries that once depended on traditional air superiority are now rethinking their military doctrines to account for the invisible, hyperspeed, hyper-agile menace that is the X-44. For China in particular, which is still working to match the technological advancements of the West, the Manta represents a significant leap ahead in the arms race. Why Russia and China are terrified of the X-44 Manta. The bottom line is this: Russia and China are terrified because the X-44 Manta is not just an aircraft, it's a paradigm shift in military aviation. From its speed and stealth to its AI-driven systems and advanced weaponry, the Manta has made other fighter jets look outdated. It's the kind of technology that makes entire air defense systems seem obsolete. Russia, with its aging fleet of Sukhoi fighters, and China, still developing its own cutting-edge military aircraft, find themselves in a precarious position. The Manta's capabilities outmatch anything currently in their arsenal. For them, the X-44 isn't just a new fighter jet, it's the new standard for military aviation. The future of military aviation, beyond the X-44. As the 2025 X-44 Manta makes waves across the global military landscape, we can expect even more revolutionary technologies to emerge. This jet may be the first of many next-gen fighters, with countries vying to develop the next big leap forward. But for now, the Manta remains at the cutting edge of aviation, and its competitors Russia, China, and even other Western nations will need to catch up. In the world of military aviation, the sky is no longer the limit, it's just the beginning. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the X-44 Manta, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on the latest in military tech. Share this video with your friends and stay tuned for more exciting updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.